in that period of time. And the stars of heaven, stars shall fall from heaven. I ain't talking about literal stars going to fall. All these what you call them, celebrities, these stars, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then this is in the end. This is in the end of the world. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then all the tribes of the earth mourn. Then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Okay? Now, this is in the end of the world. And who is in the end of the world? Who going to be in the end of the world according to the scriptures? Esau. Esau going to be ruling in the end of the world. Scriptures say that. Alright? The scriptures say that. I read that already. Just read a little few more and I'll close. Revelation chapter 12 verse 7. It says, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. That talking about Michael is the archangel right under Yahweh. Just speaking about in the end of the world, we're going to have a fight in the earth, in the skies, the first heaven. We're going to have war right there. Because do not the so-called white man have tanks, not tanks, fighter jets and all of that? Do he not have that? Yes. So he's going and go up against the Most High. In the earth's atmosphere, that is the war in heaven that John the Revelator saw. Laser beam shooting, poof, gun shooting, you know. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought with his angels, his messengers, his fighter jets and all of that. That the dragon owned. The dragon is the so-called white man. And prevailed not, because they ain't going to fight against, they ain't going to win against the Most High. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven. This heaven here talking about the rulership of the so-called white man. He ain't going to have no more rulership. Okay? Say, and the dragon, which is the so-called white race, and the great dragon, the so-called white man, was cast out. That old serpent, the so-called white man, these just names for him, called the devil and Satan. That is why we call you so-called white people the devil, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, meaning he was brought down. He was brought down from heaven, and his angels were cast out with him. Okay? All you elites, all you Edomites, all of you going to be brought down to the lowest point that you could be brought down to. That is what it means he was cast down into the earth. It don't mean that he was up where the Most High was dwelling and he kicked you down into the earth. That don't mean that. It means he was brought down low. Going into hell. You're going to hell. From your heaven, you're going to hell. Okay? That is what I mean. And one last precept. 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse. This is in the end of the world again. It says, verse 42. It says, I Ezra saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, and which I marvel at greatly. Verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? Verse 45. He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. The beginning of putting off the mortal clothing is accepting the knowledge and philosophies, the true teachings of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and then it's going to actually culminate into you putting off this disgusting flesh and putting on a spiritual celestial body or extraterrestrial body, indestructible body basically. And I've confessed the name of the Most High, and now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowned them and giveth them palms in their hand? So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, the Son of the Most High. So this is talking about in the end of the world, in the end time. Keep saying that Esau is the end of the world. So he had to don't take down Esau already. So Esau had to be there. Because when the Son of the Most High come on the earth 2,000 years ago, he didn't do this. He didn't crown nobody. He didn't put no crown on nobody's head. Find the scripture Yahushua putting the crown on people's head when he came 2,000 years ago. Because as just say, so he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of God, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Okay? Show me which part in the scriptures in the New Testament Yahushua was putting crowns on people. When he walked the earth, he didn't set no crown. He himself didn't even have a crown on his head. At that period of time when he was walking, before he died. So then, this gotta be in the future. And when he come in the future, he say he coming to fight against Esau. So Esau still have to be on the earth. Still have to be on the earth. It could only make sense. It can't make. Don't try and make the scriptures make nonsense. It could only make sense. Okay? Scriptures could only make sense. But some people just try to make the scriptures be like it mad. The scriptures ain't mad. You mad. Stop adding to the Most High words. Esau is ruling the earth currently. The so-called white people are the Edomites. They are the Edomites. They ruling the world. And when Yahushua come back, he coming to rule the world. So you have to take down the Edomites, which are the so-called white race of people. And that is just it right there. Point made. Okay. My battery running down, so I will close. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Hawashai, Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Hawashai, Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Hawashai, for giving me the understanding to go into this lesson. Hopefully you've been edified. Till the next time, I'm going to say Shalom. Esau is still in rulership. Esau is the so-called white man. That I'm going to say Shalom to the elect.